fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
Good morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm Jessica Williams. Happy Monday to everyone. Go ahead and grab you a cup of coffee and enjoy the show. Today is Motivation Monday, and here's a powerful quote. Stay away from people who try to disparage your ambitions. Small minds will always do that, but great minds will give you a feeling that you can become great too. And that's by Mark Twain. And a more modern way of putting it is protect your energy at all cost. Listen, we are all unique. We have different passions, and it's imperative that you live a life that makes you happy, regardless of anyone else's opinions. So today, let me encourage you to chase your dreams, do things on your bucket list, and strive to live your best life daily. With that being said, we have a wonderful show for you today. I'll see you after the break.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Lights, camera, action. We're going to Broadway. Come on. I am here at the Embassy Theater, a historic destination for events and national Broadway shows. And joining me is Carly Myers, the Chief Marketing Officer. Hi, Carly.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. It's great to be here.
Great to have you. Look at this place. Oh my goodness, it is so beautiful and such an experience.
Absolutely.
To see Broadway. So you guys are kicking off your new Broadway season.
That's right.
In October. That's so exciting. So tell me about the lineup.
Sure. So we start out of the gate with Book of Mormon for 2 nights, which is really exciting. It's a show that we wanted to bring to this market for quite some time. So that is kind of winner of 9 Tony Awards, Best Musical, amazing. Currently one of the longest running shows on Broadway too. So then we go into January with On Your Feet, which is the story of Gloria and Emilio Estefan. Very spicy, very awesome. People that go to that show love it. And then we round out the rest of the season with Riverdance, which is the 25th anniversary tour, and Jesus Christ Superstar, which is the 50th anniversary tour, and Annie, which everyone loves Annie.
Such a beautiful story,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
What a lineup.
Yeah.
That is exciting for this season. And, so many people can come and enjoy the show. How many does this theater seat?
Sure, it's 2471. So it's a great mid-sized theater. There's not a bad seat in the house. There's no, it's amazing to be here, both from an audio perspective and look at the space.
Yeah, it's a vibe for sure. And so tell me about some of the behind the scenes processes when it comes to these shows rolling in town. It's 2 days. I'm sure it's lively. You're building the stage, taking it down. Share with us a little inside information.
Yeah, so we have so many things on stage, but the Broadway experience is pretty magnificent because you go from an empty stage to a stage of incredible activity very quickly, and it's like hustling and bustling for a whole day to get everything perfect. And some of the sets that accompany the Broadway shows, they're large, they're complicated, there's lots of cast and crew. It's electric at the Embassy when Broadway is prepping, and we kind of watch it and we come down and see things. We also have some TVs up in our business offices to watch it as it's all unfolding. But it is an energy that's really unmatched, and it kind of gears us up for these shows that sell out because people in our market are really excited to see Broadway here.
They are, and speaking of selling out, I was looking at the tickets online for the Book of Mormon, and they are going quick.
They are.
So how can people get notified when tickets go on sale and actually purchase the tickets?
Sure. So if you're already a ticket holder, we send out a newsletter, so just kind of keep an eye on those. We try to keep everyone in the know. You can follow us on our socials, so on Facebook and Instagram, where we keep everyone kind of, we do all of our announcements on there so that people know that Friday, usually we do that on Monday, and they'll know that on Friday they can actually get their tickets. Also, if you're a member at the embassy, you get to buy tickets in advance. Nice. So you get a day or two before the general public. You can come to our box office and avoid some fees by doing that. So I always tell people there's that option. And also, we just, you know, you can kind of contact us by phone too. We only do tickets through the phone for our members, but we have an incredible box office team ready to just make the magical experience here kind of unfold from the get-go.
Yes, the magical experience. And so tell me about the experience and what people would expect when they come in. So they got their tickets, they're arriving at the embassy. I mean, they're walking up and there's lights outside, and it's a whole experience walking into this historic building. So should people dress up? Tell me about, you know, let the people know how they should arrive.
So, you know, people kind of come as they are. If they want to go casual and they come straight from work sometimes, that's totally fine. We do have people that take the Broadway experience up. They really treat it as a special night or evening. They go out to eat beforehand. We got lots of great options downtown. So they park, they go have a little dinner, come on over. We also have a full bar experience here as well as concessions so that they can do that as well. But it is, you know, we open our doors an hour before the show. The house opens about 30 minutes before the show, and I encourage people to get here early for Broadway because it's quite the hustle and bustle about 20-25 minutes before the show starts. So, you know, I always tell people to kind of watch the time. It makes it easier for everyone, and then they can get kind of settled and go out and grab something at the bar. And it is totally, like you said, a vibe here.
Yeah, it is, and that is so awesome. And you guys have been in the process of really transitioning the way that you present shows here, which is really great because you used to be a rental house and now you are transitioning into
more of a presenting house.
So what is that?
Sure. So a rental house comes and literally rents our stage, and then we get a little bit of ticket revenue, but very little. And then presenting, we take the financial risk. We decide what programming we intentionally want here to broaden the experience for Fort Wayne and Northeast Indiana. We are able to partner with some of our arts peers in the community and kind of outside the community to bring acts that maybe wouldn't normally think of Fort Wayne or this area. But by kind of taking control and collaborating with some of our co-presenters, we have a lot more direct control over what we have on stage on a regular basis. So we used to be a lot more of a 100% rental house back in the day, and we've been transitioning over the last few years to be having a lot more control of what we have on stage at least half of the time, if not more.
Okay, yes. And you guys offer the Broadway shows, but you also have other entertainment too, comedy shows, musicals, holiday specials. So what other shows can people look forward to this fall?
Sure. So we're bringing in things like Bert Kreischer is coming. We have 2 shows for that. We're just about to announce some additional holiday stuff, but we've got Lindsay Sterling is going on sale this week, and she's doing her Snow Waltz tour here. Straight No Chaser is a holiday show. That is a very popular show in this region. Festival of Trees, we have full programming on stage for several of the days that we have that festival here. And so people can come and see local talent performing. So we really activate the stage in a creative way with both national acts and international acts, and also local performers and talent.
Wow, that is exciting. That is exciting. And it is Broadway, and it is performance, and it is entertainment. So it's a great way for people to treat themselves, get a night out on the town, walk around downtown, and come to the Embassy Theater. Thank you so much, Carly, for sharing about the Broadway shows. And you all can check out the lineup and purchase your tickets on their website. We'll be right back. This segment is sponsored by Summit Hearing Solutions. Hearing plays such an important role in the quality of life. So in studio with us today, we have Ted Blandford. He is the owner of Hearing Summit Solutions. Welcome, Ted.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So tell us more about your business and your solutions.
Well, Summit Hearing Solutions has been here in Fort Wayne since 2011, May 16th, as a matter of fact. I remember because of my sister's birthday.
Oh, that's sweet.
We are a practice based on relationships and understanding people's hearing and clarity to be able to reconnect with the people they love the most. It's something that's been a passion of mine, and it shows in the results that we get.
Yes, that's so great, because it is so important to have that quality of life. And so what services do you offer that help people with their loss of hearing?
full hearing testing, of course, also tinnitus testing and evaluations. We fit hearing instruments and hearing aids to help people with their clarity and understanding so the world can be connected to them and they can be connected to the world. So we are specifically a hearing aid practice for those folks.
Yes, and what age range would you say should be aware or more than likely suffers from loss of hearing?
Loss of hearing and tinnitus, age range, they neither hearing loss or tinnitus has a respecter of age. I started noticing my tinnitus when I was only 20 years old.
Wow, really?
Yes, and of course there are reasons, and I had genetic propensities to have tinnitus because my father also has a hearing loss and tinnitus, but I noticed my hearing loss in my early 20s as well. So it can range anywhere from early teens or childhood hearing loss all the way to the 80s, 90s years old in our senior population. But we see most of our patients understanding that there's 1 in 5, 1 in 6 of our seniors that have a significant hearing loss. 65 and above are noticing that they are missing more and more in life.
And for those who don't know what tinnitus is, explain that for us.
Tinnitus, now here's something that is interesting because tinnitus is a sound that we hear that you don't have an outside source. It's a buzzing, it's a humming, it's a ringing, something that we hear in our ears that you can't pinpoint why it's happening. And what it is the hair cells inside of our cochlea in our inner ear that are damaged, and they're sending a impulse of electricity, erroneous impulse to the brain, and that's how our brain interprets sound, by using those electrical impulses that would be normally normal, healthy sound. Tinnitus is that erroneous sound.
Wow, okay. That's interesting because people may experience those symptoms and they don't know what's happening, and so you offer the testing for it.
Right. Try to explain the color red to someone who can't see red. You can't try to explain what the sound is you hear in your head or in your ears when no one else is experiencing the same thing around you. So what we do is we find where that tinnitus is, where those hair cells and those nerve cells inside your cochlea are damaged, and be able to support them with healthy sound and also with a supportive masking agent that's inside of our hearing aids.
And you guys offer special events
Yes, we
for loss of hearing, and for you have special invites, and you bring in select folks. So tell us about that.
Well, we have our event we call the Tinnitus Talks, and or a lunch and learn. What we want to do is we want to gather about 7 people, and it's how many we invite at a time is 7 people, and we talk about tinnitus. We explain what tinnitus is, all the while having a little bit of lunch.
Yeah.
And
Why not?
nibbling at a sandwich while we're discussing something that's so important to so many people. And we want to be able to answer their questions and give them as much information that they can make a decision on how to get that tinnitus managed, because it does affect their lives.
Yes. Okay. So if anyone wants to schedule an appointment, learn more about your business, where should they go?
Call us at Summit Hearing Solutions, 260-338-2942, 260-338-2942, and we will be able to book you into one of those slots. And there's only 7 at a time.
Okay.
So these slots, they go quickly.
Yes.
And they're limited. We'll put you in one of those positions, put you in a seat, get you some lunch.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time. It's about an hour of just sitting back and understanding our tinnitus and answering questions, asking what's important to you about the things that are going on in your life with your hearing and with your tinnitus.
All right. Well, that was so informative, Ted. Thank you so much for joining us on
Thank you
Living
for
Local
having me.
15. Yes, we'll be right back. This segment is sponsored by Summit Hearing Solutions.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
at J.K. O'Donnell's, this time behind the bar, because you guys specialize in whiskey and in beers. I have here Jeremy. He is a veteran bartender here. You've been here for how long?
8 years.
8 years, so you know exactly what's going on back here.
Sometimes.
Yes, okay, so we're gonna do some beer tasting. So first, tell us about your beer lineup and your brewery system.
Yeah, absolutely. Our first 10 taps are always on. They're generally gonna be European beers. We specialize in Irish beers, Guinness, Smithwick's, Harp. We got some light beers, and we got Two Hearted is always on. And then the second 10 taps rotate. They're constantly changing with new stuff, featured items. Currently we've got a bunch of ciders from Ash and Elm. We've got, sometimes they're local, sometimes they're a lot of IPAs, stouts. It changes all the time. You never know what it's gonna be.
Yes, well that's the exciting thing about beer.
Yeah,
There's so many options and it's so yummy. So let's make a beer flight.
Sure, absolutely.
We're gonna make a custom beer flight. Okay, how do we get started?
So we got our flights here are gonna be 4 or 5 ounce kinds, and we have an Irish flight, and we have a light flight, and then we have a flight of the week, which changes regularly. But today we're just gonna let you make it up.
Yes, I get to make my own flight, and I'm so excited. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm official. He is passing the baton of flightness to me. Okay, let's start off with the Hef. What do you guys have for a Hef?
We have a German Hefeweizen from Weinstefan. That's this one right here.
Oh, okay, and I just pull it
Yeah,
back
just
and...
be brave with it. You'll
brave.
be great. And if it's foamy, that's okay. It'll settle.
Ooh.
And a lot of times we'll just let it sit here for a minute if it needs to rest.
Yes, okay, wonderful. So we'll let that rest. Okay, next up, how about a porter? What do you have for a porter?
Yeah, we've got a stout here. It was a porter, but just changed to a stout. But this guy right here should work for you if you like a darker beer.
Let's do this one. You said be brave with it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Perfect
Look
pour.
at that. Oh, perfect pour. Validated by
Nailed it.
Jeremy. Okay, next, what should we do? Oh, this is an Irish theme. So do you have an Irish red?
Sure do. We got Smithwick's here.
Okay, Smithwick's.
Smithwick's. It's gonna be an Irish red like a Killian's, but
Ooh, that one came out faster. Oh, look, is that another perfect pour?
we'll have to
I
see.
love it.
I'll show you a little trick here. Sometimes if you just pour a little more on top, it'll just float the head right off.
Oh,
And-
got some trickery there.
Yeah, just give a little shoop.
Okay,
And we're gonna do the
great.
same thing with that half.
Okay.
Little wipe.
Great, okay. And then lastly, I tried a beer here that was so delicious, okay? And I know that there's like a temporary thing that happens. So you bring in some of the kegs and you have them for a limited time, and then when it runs out, it's gone.
gone.
So you gotta get in.
Exactly.
So this was a maple lemon grunt
Sour. That's it. Yeah, it's
very long.
It's from Untitled Art. They make great beer.
Yes,
and
okay.
that's these guys right here.
Now this one will get you. Look how beautiful that is.
It's a really
like
great
a
color.
smoothie.
It's gotta be the blueberries.
Right, it almost looks like a smoothie. Okay, so we have lined up all of our flights here, and then we're gonna get them.
And maybe just put them in an order where they look nice, like
Yes.
light to dark or dark to light, however you like.
See. A little variety there. Woo-hoo. We're making flights back here. Oh, look at that, yes. Oh, we don't have a little foam there.
We could top it. Just
Yeah.
a little on top.
You just taught me that.
Feel
It was
free.
this one.
Feel
Okay,
free.
you said go,
Oh,
boom,
yeah.
boom, boom. Oh, I don't think I did it good.
That's
okay,
okay.
a little bit.
I won't tell anybody.
And then tap it. Ooh, look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Almost look like a little latte or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Especially. And then we're gonna slide it in. And bam. Okay, let's bring it over. That's the trick, is the walking, right?
Yeah.
And I present to you our custom flight, the Jessica flight, all of the good favorites here. And now we're gonna have a little tasty taste. Okay, first one is the Irish red.
Smithwick's, it's older than Guinness actually. It's
Really?
It's made by the same company.
How would you describe the taste of this?
Really mild, a little more roast than like a lager, but very, very light beer.
It is, it is. It's refreshing though. It's like not too heavy.
Yeah.
This one is the Hef.
Hef from Germany, one of the oldest breweries in the world since 1040 AD.
I would love a Hef.
Yeah. Very like classic European German, Belgian kind of style.
Yes,
got
and
the
it
wheat.
has that nice orange taste.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, love that. You
They're
say
so
it has
pretty
wheat.
too because you can hardly see through them. They're so like
Right.
hazy with all
They
that.
are. Okay, next is the porter.
Correct.
Okay, so
I
talk
think
to
this
me
one's
about
like a
this
cookies and cream kind.
one.
I haven't tried it yet, but it sounds good.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
we're going to try it today.
They change all the time.
Oh, wow. Well, I must say, this one is really, I'm taking a liking to this
Okay.
one. Because you're right, the cookies and cream, it gives you just like this buttery, more like a velvety taste on top.
Sounds like dessert.
Yes.
Sounds really good.
Sounds like cookies and cream, right? Yum. Okay, and now my favorite.
Your favorite.
Yes.
The real dessert.
Look at this. Oh, look at this beauty. Okay. That's a nice lineup.
Nice.
We
You
did
get a
it.
little bit of everything.
I'm official. Thank you so much, Jeremy.
Absolutely, absolutely.
This has been amazing. You guys got to come in and check out Jeremy and the rest of the amazing bartenders here at JK O'Donnell's, JK the Pub, whatever you want to call it. You can get this wonderful beer selection.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
Thanks for tuning in today. If you missed an episode of Living Local 15, you can catch up on our YouTube channel. Just search Living Local 15. Have a great day, and I'll see you here tomorrow.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.